All right. Good morning. Now, this very Wednesday morning, it is my great pleasure to welcome you back to the Must Better Betting Tips YouTube channel. It is a prestigious morning, and I am expecting the very best out of this day. I do know you're also expecting the very best out of Wednesday matches, and I want to assure you the football predictions and the betting tips you're going to be receiving in this very video will allow you have a perfect day. I have done my best. I've given it the A-level analysis, and I'm expecting A-level type of results, okay? So if it is your first time, welcome to the Real Must Better YouTube channel. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and like the very video. If it is your second time, third time, or a returning subscriber, or a member of this family, please ensure that your notifications are turned on so that you get notified instantly. A new video is posted, a new video is updated. Now, ensure you also watching this very betting strategy video where I talk about how I predict football better than 99% of sports bettors. It is a very important video, okay? It is super important. Very is an understatement. We want to make it have the right adverb, or I don't know, adjective or adverb. For the thing. We need it to have the right supporting word, right? So guys, please ensure you're going to watch this video. I will be attaching a link in the video description. I will attach a link in the pinned comment section, okay? Perfect. Now to get us started, we're going to have a look at the results of yesterday matches. And talking about yesterday matches results, we had Galatasaray messing us up. QPR over 2.5 messing us up. Those are the two greater disappointments I had yesterday. I don't know of any other than the two. And maybe there was one I went for the home team from this Conference League that I hate so much. So guys, we are so much lucky to have a few winning selections, and I'm glad that later in the day, in our Telegram channel, I came up with a prediction for corners that amounted to 2.6 odds, and you were able to fully harness the capability and the, amazing luck the corner market comes with. Now, 2.4 odds won. The selections were Watford over 10 corners. Oh, yeah, it was 2.4. And Galatasaray over 9.5 corners. I must say that Watford vs Plymouth was a near-death game. When I say a near-death game, you can witness in first half, we only had 3 corners, so I never knew it's going to work. I had to switch off my phone and take a break because I always hate the idea of having to expect the very hardest scenario in sports betting. So when that occurs, I always disappear. It's my easy way of easing the pressure because I'm not a fan of cashing out. I never think I'll cash out. Of course, the betting site I use doesn't allow me to cash out. Perfect. The second selection we had yesterday winning was 1.68 odds. I talked about it inside YouTube. Yeah, it was a game that I talked majorly about, and I was really disappointed that over 9.5 corners had slightly odds, smaller odds. So later in the day, I thought. So at 6 p.m., I went for over 10.5 because the odds refused to change, and I realized the game was a good game. And exactly as I predicted, the corners were 11. So you see. So the other selection that won yesterday was, of course, 2.315 odds. Leicester win. Valenciano Barcelona over 2 goals. No, it was over 1 goal. So I'm glad Barcelona were able to win at least one half. At the same time, they were also able to win the match. Those are suggestions are included in yesterday's video. So if you are listening between the lines, you're able to cash out, and congratulations. The other 2 matches are not visible. So guys, that is it. To get us started today, it's 2.94 odds, not 2.194. Yeah. Bet slip number 1 has 2.94 odds. That is our very first bet slip today, right? And the very first game we are having. All right. To answer your question, on Monday, I posted a poll inside our Telegram channel requesting you guys a suggestion on how many odds is supposed to be backing for the long shot for this week. At this very point, I'm still working on the long shot. And I can say I've gotten 30 odds at this very point. Okay? The match is kicking off tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be having a perfect long shot. And this time round, I want us to have 100%. If there are 10 games, 10 over 10. If there are 20 games, 20 over 20. I'm trying my very best to deliver such kind of results. So please be patient. The only thing you're supposed to do is turn on notifications, because I will be posting the long shot in a different video, all right? I want to have it in a different video because I've gone through the matches. For example, England Premier League. The upcoming game week seems to be so much promising. I've gotten 5 odds, 7 odds, 12 odds, and the last odds I've gotten from the Premier League is 4 odds. So for example, in Premier League, you can see we already have 4 different types of long shots, but we want the bigger odds. So please subscribe, because all these predictions I'm talking about will be posted in other videos within the channel, so you need to get notified. So 2.94 odds today, Atletico Madrid versus Espanyol. Atletico Madrid win, the odd is 1.308. The second game today is Real Sociedad versus Alaves, Spain La Liga. Real Sociedad win, the odd is 1.675. Now you ask me why I'm not gonna be going for a double chance or things like team to score over 0 goals, at least win either halves. It's because I do not see any advantage we get from backing that. This is Spain La Liga. If a team is gonna win, it's gonna win. And especially these type of teams, right? These type of teams, right? Yeah. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. It might even end with a scoreline of 0-0. Remember the yesterday game, Valladolid 0-0. So much like I never backed it. Wimbledon versus Ipswich, England League Cup, over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.134. Wolverhampton versus Burnley, over 1.5 goals. England League Cup, 1.189 odds. And those matches form our very first bet slip today. In our second bet slip today, we happen to be having 2.64 odds. It's 2.67 odds. There is no difference between 2.64 and 2.67. You already know in our second bet slip, you always back straight winning options, all right? For example, the very first game today is Swansea City versus Wycombe, England League Cup, and you're betting on Swansea City win. The odd is 1.58. Now, yesterday in the second slip, we added a team with over 2.5, and unfortunately, QPR, I don't know why they ghosted us, despite having goals being recorded earlier in the game. They decided to go ahead and end the game with a scoreline of 1-1. So pathetic. So, the second game today, I've decided to go for both teams to score, because I'm not convinced there is another team that I'm supposed to be backing for a straight win, except for Brighton. And Brighton winning has an odd of 1.30, which is going to greatly affect the odds for this second bet slip. It will fall it back to make it be below 2.5. And it is always my intention to ensure the second bet slip at least has an odd of 2.5, right? So that is why we are opting for both teams to score. At the same time, I want you to know that Lille Slavia Praha, UEFA Champions League, is it Champions League or Conference? It's Champions League, yeah? Is a good selection. I can't say it is the best. I can't say it has a higher probability of winning. All I know, it is a good selection, and it deserves the slot it has gotten in the second bet slip, okay? So bet slip number 3, we will be having 3.164 odds, and the matches are as follows. Gent versus Partizan Belgrade, UEFA Conference League, Gent win, the odd is 1.528. Derby County Women versus Loughborough Women, England League Cup, we bet on Derby County Women win, the odd is 1.49. Yeah, today we have women, and I expect the women at least to be compassionate enough, because, women are amazing individuals. So if they're able to be compassionate enough, we will be able to win. Let them just play football and avoid other stuffs. So the final game is Ried versus Sturm Graz, Austria Cup. We are betting on Sturm Graz to win at least 1/2. The odd is 1.39. It plays under Austria. So those are the selections in our third bet slip. So you realize today we have 2.9 odds, 2.6 odds, and finally 3 odds. Those are the games we have inside this very YouTube video. At this very point, I know you people love corners because the corners have been delivering. yeah, any selections I do have in regards to the corner market will be shared instantly inside our Telegram channel. To join our Telegram channel, there's a link in the pinned comment section. Check on it, brother. Check on it, my darling sister. Join us over there. You are greatly welcome to the Bettor Telegram family, right? So finally, as I finish the video, it is important that you show your appreciation by at least subscribing and sharing this video if you think it is valuable. If it's not valuable, of course, you can dislike the video and subscribe, and yeah, you will meet on the other side. In sports betting, there are two sides, the winning side and the losing side. All I know is that you're going to meet in either of the sides, because it's sports betting. We have losing days, we have winning days, and so in one way or another, we are going to be meeting in either of the sides. Guys, that is it for today. As I say, the 40 odds, no. The long shot is still in the kitchen. I'm cooking it. So when it's, ready for eating, I'll serve it, and I expect it to be there. With that, the service is officially adjourned. Best of luck.